My name is Jacob Mwangi. I'm the director of Palm Prints African Artifacts. We deal in leather, making leather goods. Actually, we make leather goods from vegetable tanned leather so that we can do our artworks. All our products have to have some artworks. And that we mainly think that we are based in the tourism industry. In my early years of employment, I was employed by a Dutchman. I think he's the first man in Kenya to do leather in artifacts. And I worked with him for about 9 years. And then from there I saw that there is a lot of potentiality. I learned a lot from him. And then that's when I came to register my Palm Prints African Artifacts company. You know, in business, you just don't wake up in the morning and say that I want to do this. You have to do a lot of research, marketing, availability of raw materials, the workforce. In leather, it's not like go. You know, when you're doing clothing, you just go to a fundi, you just take your measurement and then cut the materials. In leather, you have to organize yourself, you have to have the patterns, you have to have the artists, you have to have the designers, you have to have the assemblers. So it's a little tricky. But when you're determined to do anything, something you have to do, you can do it. So I don't say there was a lot of challenges, because I remember I bought my first machine at an auction in Nairobi. And I've been that machine for that was 24 years. And it's the main machine that I always use. When I was coming to the market, my inch of business was in the tourism industry. So I thought, if you make something, assuming a tourist comes to Masai Mara, and then he sees a lion, then he's come to where the hotel that he's staying, and then you get a bookmark there, or a coin purse there, or a belt there with the lion. It will motivate him to buy as a souvenir. So that was my thinking. And I think that has been happening. Locally, leather is expensive. Not many people are lady, but I don't put it very expensive. It's not expensive. It's not that people have the notion that leather is expensive. So my products are always that anything that I make has to have an artwork. I don't even tell me to make something plain, I'll be getting out of my line of business. When we are talking about the cheap imports, somebody now can Google a belt and get a belt from China. Sorry to put the word China. And you get, like now if you talk about my belt is about 1,200 shillings. If you get the China stuff, it's about 300 shillings. A belt that will not even last 3 months. But I'll tell you, the belt that I'm putting on right now, I've been in it for the last 14 years now. You see? Then the technology that somebody will just make something from a plastic and fake the name, genuine leather, pure leather, 100% leather. To me, when I'm talking about my leather, I don't put the percentages and all these things. I always tell people, your leather is leather. You're either man or a woman, full stop. I would say that it's rougher because I'm analog, I'm old now. So I don't know about Facebook, what these stories, Instagram, I'm being taught, but me sishikangi, kazi yangu dukata ngozi. But my workshop is in Thika, and I have some of my suppliers. I have suppliers in Mombasa. I have some suppliers. You can get all these big malls in Nairobi. I have some suppliers there. But you're welcome to come to Thika. But mainly we believe in doing wholesale, not retail. And that's why we can give you fair prices if you can market the goods. How you can get my products? I have those people who buy from me, and then mainly you can get them from the big malls. Like if you go to Sarit Center, to Village Market, to all those big malls. But in fact, incidentally, I have a small shop. I call it a shelf. I got a shelf yesterday. I got a shelf. If you go to Yaya Center, second floor, you get a shop called Pop-Up Craft. You get all my goods there in one shelf. So they are there. So if you're interested and you can think you can do business, okay, there you can pick one. But if you're interested, you still can contact me. I'm in Thika, Makongeni. I also can get me my contact 0723 997104. 0723 997104.